Goodyear operates 3 of these in the United States, and there's a couple more in Europe. So all of the training is done, practical experience in the airship with a couple of instructors that work at Goodyear. We have one examiner too that does the check ride for you, and it's just all done right there in the seat. So it's pretty incredible.
So what's it like flying?
Oh my gosh. So I tell people it's a little bit like an airplane, a little bit like a helicopter, and then like nothing at all, because it's its own thing. So we deal with all the gas laws and everything that help like lift the ship, and we learn about the helium, and the physics take a really big role in like how it flies, in addition to all of like your regular airplane aerodynamics. But we have the capabilities that an airplane does, that a helicopter does, to hover and do things like that. So it's just there's a large learning curve in the beginning, but it becomes a really fun machine to fly.
So as we climb, we're letting air out of the ballonets the whole time, and the helium's expanding, right? As the atmospheric pressure is dropping. And when you descend, fans kick on, because they'll see the helium pressure will start to drop as you're descending. And then our ballonet control units, they'll kick the fans on to push air up into the ballonets, which push out on the helium, and they keep the helium pressure constant. So that affects our trim, and it affects the weight, and it affects the pressure. And we have a nose spindle up here, and it locks into the cup as it grabs the ship. And the ship's secured over 70 mile an hour wind blower and stuff. So that's how we moor the ship, where we follow up. And then we're gonna refuel for a flight in Camelot. So you'll have a little extra time while we do that, and then we have some ballast on before everybody gets off. Coming back to weight and balance, if you all get off the stairs there, then the ship gets. If we did nothing else, Jessica and I'd be hanging by our seatbelt and the tail would be straight up. So we kind of have a certain amount of ballast we have to load on for people who on the Jeep, okay?